So on a sad note today, a friend of ours has died.
Dan Culhane.
Yeah.
Long-time radio voice if you're hanging around Minnesota.
Yep. And the first announcer voice for the Net Radio Network that we built.
Absolutely.
And Dan was an incredibly good person. Kind and good sense of humor, hardworking, loved his family. And we would talk occasionally on the phone. A while back, he and Ian and I had lunch together to see how things were going, to just kind of get together. What's funny about Dan is he goes out of his way to do these cute little things. Now, when we started Net Radio, it was all consuming, and I couldn't continue doing a lot of the voiceover work I'd done. So what I did was talk to the clients and tell them, I've got this guy who can take over and you're going to love him. And then I talked to Dan and I shifted the clients over to Dan. Next thing I know, my doorbell's ringing, and he came up from, wherever in the world he lives to the far north side of the Twin Cities. Open the door. There's Dan with a box of chocolates in a heart-shaped box. Hey, thanks for the business. He had a lot of things he loved, and he did such cool work. And the world is a little dimmer today because Dan's gone. You had a good relationship with him.
They were actually, and because we worked in the same places once or twice.
Yep.
And it's not like we were buddies and had beers together. Although I think Valentine did scare the hair right out of our nose.
Oh, Donna Valentine?
Donna Valentine, when she got a new car.
Okay.
And volunteered to drive us to lunch once. Oh, boy.
Yeah.
She was so proud because no matter what she did, she couldn't make the CD skip. It's a long story.
That sounds like Donna.
But I got two. And they both involve hockey because Dan truly loved hockey.
Yes.
When my son was little, my kids were little, playing youth hockey. We go into the arena and it's snowing a little and we're getting ready for the game. We come out and there had to be 9-10 inches of snow on the ground here in Princeton.
Okay.
And I was due to drive to, where was K102 at that point? Bloomington?
Yeah, probably. Yeah, at that time.
It took me 20 minutes just to get out of the parking lot. So I called Dan, who was also a part-timer, and he was on the air before me. I said, Dan, there's no way. There's no possible way I'm getting there anywhere near like spring, maybe. And no problem. So he did a double shift for, I have no idea if he had business he had to do, if he had family things to take care of. There was no big deal. He just did it. Jump to years later, my son's a senior in high school. I'm at the Princeton Ice Arena, chatting, waiting for my son's skates to get sharpened because I was the servant. And one of the officials comes up and starts chatting with me, and I hadn't seen him in a while. And for the life of me, I couldn't recognize him until that voice finally hit my brain. It was Culhane.
Yeah.
And I had seen him a lot at different rinks through the years, because if he could have made money officiating high school and youth hockey, enough money to support his family, that's how he would have done it.
Yeah, I think you're right.
He was great. He said, what's your son's number? I said, number 9. He said, I'll keep an eye on him for you. So my son skates out and he comes back later and goes, do you really know that official? Yeah. Yeah. Why? Because he looked at me in the eye and said, you ever Kennis? Yeah. I'm going to keep my eye on you. And then he smiled.
That's fantastic.
Yep.
Oh, so, rest in peace, Dan. I'm so sorry for your family. Blessings on all of you.
And we were praying for your family, man.